Hi, it's Dmitry from Rank4.AI. Somebody asked an AI assistant about your company this morning. It answered. It had a view on your pricing, on your service, and on whatever went wrong 2 years ago or even 10 years ago. And it said all of it with a total confidence. Some of it is wrong. You normally found out when a journalist reads it back to you on a call, which is the most expensive moment there is. Checking it properly means asking the same question several times over and counting what comes back. An analyst at 90 euros an hour needs 30 to 60 minutes to do that 3 times for one question, and 1.5 to 3 hours to do it 10 times. Nobody does it, so somebody knows. Here is the same job in the next 5 minutes. It ends in a file you can send to legal. Let's check it out.
These are the questions your buyers actually ask, one set per persona, written by the scan. Pick the persona whose questions would hurt most if the answer came back wrong. A green tested badge on a row means somebody has already rolled that one. The question that keeps you awake is rarely on the list already. Add it. 2,000 characters is the cap, and it lands at the top of the list with a custom badge. Ask it the way a customer asks it, in their words, because that is the answer they get. 3 iterations for this take. The model answers the same question 3 separate times, and the distance between those 3 answers is the whole point. Memory answers from training data, search grounds every role in live results, and keeps the URLs, which is what you want when the claim is about a fact. One run at a time on a scan. Behind that spinner, the model answers your question 3 times, all 3 at once. Each answer is then read back for its claims, for every brand named in it, and for the sentiment around each mention of the brand. Here is the split that matters. The run compared every claim from all 3 roles by meaning, then grouped the ones that say the same thing in different words. Core repetitive messages are the claims that came back on all 3 roles. That is your public position now, whoever wrote it. Variable messages showed up on one role and vanished on the next. Soft claims, and soft is where the wrong ones live. Semantic overlap is how much ground the 3 answers shared. Opportunity gaps appeared once and never came back. Every mention of the brand across the 3 answers tagged. Range gives you the best and the worst role from one identical question. Open the negative group and you are reading the exact sentences you have to answer. Each group carries its share as a percentage and the sentences inside it are numbered, so you can work through them one by one. The full text of every role, unedited. This is the part legal asks for. Nobody has to take the summary on trust when the answers themselves are sitting right under it. Each card carries its own citations block underneath, so the claim and its source travel together. Search mode keeps the sources, the URL, the title, how many roles cited it, and which ones. The wrong claim now has an address, and you know whose page to go and fix. Click an iteration badge and the view jumps to that answer. Export as PDF, Markdown or CSV. History keeps the log. Which question, how many roles, which mode, what date. That is the audit trail, and it is what separates a record from an opinion. Filter it by persona and rerun any row from the same list. 10 pages, model and date on the front. Every role says 86% on time. One role says 52.77 and 27.3% of international flights canceled in a day. The one that came once is the one you get in front of. If you have more questions, let's just have a call. Thanks for today. Dmitry from Rank4.AI.